Cincinnati Bengals, that's the team we're gonna cheer.
Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he goes all the way for the touchdown. Fireworks to start this night with an opening kickoff return for 6. Greg, a dream start to this one. The opening kickoff taken back all the way for the first points of the game.
And each one of these teams, Mike, they've spent the entire week discussing how can we get off to a fast start. But you don't get out to much of a faster start than returning the opening kickoff of the game. It's a dream start, as you said. And, man, you just don't draw that much better than that.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So here come the Bengals. And, Greg, there is no denying the talent of this man. Joe Burrow led the league in passing yards and touchdowns a season ago.
I love watching a player of any position come back after a bad game. I think it really just speaks to their mental toughness and their ability to grind, because the reality is, if you can only play well when things are going your way, you're not going to play very long in the NFL. So I am very interested to see, Mike, what sort of approach does this guy come into today's game with, saying, last week is over, I'm going to remain aggressive, I'm going to put my team on my back, and go out there and do whatever I have to do to get a win.
That's complete. It's Yoseva. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Fair catch made here, and the drive will start at the 23-yard line. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. They're going to be led out by their veteran signal caller out of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in that end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, we're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. And they convert on third down. Now Connor. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again here to Connor. And we'll bring this up to the 48-yard line. And that's a first down.
That's good for our Cardinals. First down.
They'll go right back to Connor. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
That's Harrison in motion. On play action, Brissett. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
19 yards.
They get 19 on that pass play. It's an Arizona first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Cardinals.
On the handoff, it's Connor. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 31. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun is Brissett. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Cardinals. His 4th TD grab of the season. Extra point now by Riley. It's up and through. And the Cardinals move out on top, 14-0.
Bengals nothing.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. Burrow, RPO, gets to Chase. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
Burrow here on 2nd down. He'll step up and run.
Joe Burrow. It's a gain of 8. And the Bengals
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's into the hands of Yosivas. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
2nd down, Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
To throw is Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Burrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Now, Burrow. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just as the marker, it is 1st and goal.
Bengals 1st down. 1st and goal at the
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Contact up front. If they get one of the defenders to jump. Penalty yards marched off And they'll try it again on 2nd and goal. Brown is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
When I think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
1 quarter in the books. 14-7 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. DeJounte Wester now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Here's Marvin Harrison Jr. and the Cardinal offense heading back out onto the field. And he is right up there amongst the league leaders when it comes to receiving yards by a wideout this year. That's caught left side by Ryman. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Now Brissett. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he's going to be taken down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
14 yards. And the Cardinals, 1st down.
Play action. And here's Brissett. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
14.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Cardinals. 1st down.
Running here is Connor. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. So, on the 37, here's 2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On the ground, it's Connor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. B.J. Hill. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. That one going to land a little too close to the goal line. Doesn't stop into the end zone. It's a touchback. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll run here with Brown. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 20-yard line.
Back to throw. Burrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And the Bengals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up 1st down.
A gain there of 11. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Brown. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. To throw is Burrow. Through the middle of the field. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs.
I'll tell you what, Mike, there's being aggressive on 4th down, and then there's being really aggressive on 4th down. They weren't just trying to get an inch past the sticks. They were going for broke, but hey, when you have trust in your quarterback and your downfield weapons, I don't blame them.
His kick is good. That ties the game at 14.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Wester now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On 1st down, the drive begins with Connor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
Now, it's Brissett. That's to the right side. Up by McBride. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. 3rd and 7. Brissett gonna throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force the 4th down.
In confirmation for the Cardinals.
Yeah. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
39-yard line.
The Bengals offense ready to get back to work. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Now, Burrow. Open left side is Gesicki. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 7.
Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Has caught Gesicki on the right. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st down.
Burrow now. He'll look underneath here for Brown. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Burrow here on 2nd down. That's complete. It's Yosibon. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds. And he stopped the clock as well.
Bengals 1st down.
Burrow to throw. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Intended for number
They'll try
82.
again here. Second
Incomplete.
and 10.
Jalen Thompson on the coverage.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Pushed out to his left. And he's in! Go Burrow! Touchdown, Cincinnati. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Brissett.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter.
Lyman to kick off for Arizona.
He'll start at the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. A carry here for Brown. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
22 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Now Brown. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard.
Second down, Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. A tough spot here. Third and long.
He was defended by Garrett Williams.
Here's Burrow. There's that man again. Another catch. First and 10.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Bengals first down.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Christian Ellis, they're on the stop.
A gain
Second
of
and 5.
brings up second and 5.
To throw is Burrow. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Here now, third and 5.
Brings up third and 5.
Now, Burrow. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with the stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11.
Throwing is Burrow, who outs another catch for his favorite target. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third and 7.
Burrow. That's taken in by Tinsley. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one's good for 13 yards.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 11-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes third down.
Brings up third and 3.
Back to throw. Burrow. To the goal line and in. Jermaine Burton. Touchdown Bengals. That
see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. They're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. That's quickly out to Harrison.
Complete to number 18, Marvin Harrison Jr. No gain on the play.
We're set to throw on 2nd down. Right back to Harrison. He's got him again. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage. It's Brissett. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. The Cardinals line up for a punt.
3 and out.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and take.
The Bengals take over first.
Bengals offense starting to trot out for this next possession. You see what they've done on 3rd downs this season, and they came through on that last touchdown drive as well. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. They'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
To throw is Burrow. Here comes the screen to Bruce. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
And the Bengals 1st down.
Handoff here, up the middle. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Corner Garrett Williams there on the stop. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. They go play action for Burrow. Open left side is Gesicki.
Gesicki. It's a gain of 11. That's another Bengals 1st
To the ground, a 1st down run. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. 4th down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. This one from just under 50 yards. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. Wester now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Cardinals offense ready to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Being out of the gun, here's Brissett. At left side, that's the tight end, McBride. And he's Brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Back to the right side. Up by McBride. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And the Cardinals, first down.
To throw, it's Brissett on first and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
To the air again is Brissett. That one is complete to McBride. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good for the Cardinals.
On the give. This is Connor. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On second down, it's Brissett. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
17 yards. That's another Cardinals first down.
Brissett now on first down. That one caught for Dante Wester.
Complete to Dante Wester. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Now it's Brissett. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. The throw took him out of bounds, and it will be third down. Keeping it in the air. Here's Brissett. And that is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Throwing again, Brissett. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
The result of the play is a turnover on down.
Gravel start on the ground, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
First carry here, and it's Taj Brooks. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
Brings up third and 8.
From the shotgun, it's nowhere to go. He is taken down. Special teams on the field, ready for this punt, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Cardinals offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 9. On the zone read, given to Connor. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First down.
Operating from the gun is Brissett. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
10 more yards. Complete to number 18, Marvin
That's
Harrison
Harrison in motion.
10 yards on the pickup.
On play action, Brissett.
At the 40-yard line.
That's caught downfield by McBride. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
They'll run out of the gun, and this is Connor. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and
Brissett gonna throw.
19-yard line.
And he's in. James Conner. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Bengals first down.
They'll run here with Brown. And he'll be stacked up at the line of
He
scrimmage.
was taken down behind the line of
Second
scrimmage.
and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Here's Brown. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes third down.
There on the tackle. It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 5.
Burrow. He's got it inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score. Bengals 38. Cardinals 21.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to get back at it. On 1st and 10, here's Brissett. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
He was covered by Derek Carter.
Throwing on 2nd down, Brissett. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
Now Brissett. He'll air one out for Palmer. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Brissett gonna throw again. He's gonna look downfield once again. That's incomplete. Daring all on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Off the read, here's Burrow. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Burrow takes a knee, and that ought to just about do it. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.